So
Oh my God.
here in North Central Florida, we had an occurrence on Christmas Day, and I have a personal connection to this. So I wanted to do this story because I think it's in
It's got a
a
couple interesting levels.
dark, from a dark kind of morbid point of view. It's interesting. I mean, it's very sad
Yeah,
what happened. Very sad
right.
what happened. Disclaimer: very
Let me
sad.
just preface this.
Extremely sad.
Of course, it's
Awful.
very, of
But
course.
so many stereotypes playing into this that I just feel like it's it's worth us kind of going into. So, all right. So you had this woman. She's 38. She was arrested
Okay.
following a high-speed chase after killing a woman and injuring a man. So basically, this woman had a baby daddy, and
Right.
they had been together since September 2021. They had an 11-month-old child.
Wow.
After the baby was born, the woman came to believe that the father had been seeing another woman
Uh-huh.
for a while. Now, they weren't married, I don't believe, but they had this kid. So she told I guess it was a husband of, I guess the woman who was having an affair with the guy was also married. She told the husband, and then the
The truth came out
truth comes
somehow.
out, and there's paperwork filed for custody. On December 20th, the court ordered her and the father to share it 50-50, which is just how it goes.
Yeah, that's
And
common.
they agreed, okay, on Christmas, I'm going to turn your kid over to you for Christmas at 2 p.m. Christmas Day at this Walgreens, right?
And this, by the way, let me interject. This is new, right? So this is they just had the court happen on this, and this place where they were going to meet up at was going to be the very first time of the here you go, take this kid for a little while. That's the first. It was going to be the first
one. It's a
one.
messy situation. So
It's fresh.
I guess he had been with this other woman. The other woman was married, and the mother, the baby mama, agrees to 50-50 and to drop the kid off. Okay. She leaves her house with her 5 children in the car.
She's got 5 other kids in the car.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
5 kids in the car. Pulls into
5
a store,
fucking kids.
Pulls into a nearby store. Gives her oldest son her debit card, food stamp card, and instructions on how to pay. And he thought that was weird, but he did it. It doesn't say how old he is. She then arrived at the Walgreens store first and takes out a gun while sitting in her car.
Which I'm sure all the kids saw, what are you doing?
Right. So there's 4 other kids at this point. So the victims, which is the guy, the baby daddy, and his girlfriend, they arrive in the car that belongs to the girlfriend. And the woman driving, and he's in the front seat. He gets out.
And the baby, is the baby in the car? I guess the baby's in the car.
The baby's with the baby mama still. She hasn't turned the kid over. She's bringing the kid to turn the kid over. So the guy gets out of the car, and then the baby mama gets out of the car with the gun behind her back, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Walks toward the driver's side where the girlfriend is sitting, and then shoots her 3 times. Then goes to the back towards the passenger where he had jumped in the car when he saw the gun.
Yeah.
And jumps in the car and shot him 3 times. And then yells, "You made this happen," while shooting him.
Wow.
Okay? It's all on video. The girlfriend died on the scene. The
one that was in the driver's seat, she just took the 3 bullets right to the noggin. Yeah.
Yes. So this crazy woman executed her. And then
straight up.
The guy, it doesn't say in this article, but he survived. I know this because he's a friend of a friend.
Yeah, yeah.
So thank God he's alive. So she then, the woman, the shooter, returns to the car, drives northbound on a major thoroughfare at high speed. I guess gunshots were heard, officers were scrambled, and they pursued her 13 miles with the 5 kids. And I'm guessing, I guess she got the boy back.
That's the part of the story I didn't understand.
Yeah, it doesn't
I thought
say,
that kid would be, but he must have been he's in the car.
Presumably he got back after doing whatever. So 100 miles an hour.
Jesus.
So during the pursuit, she calls 911, says she shot 2 people, gave their first and last names, and said the police are following her. Her kids can be heard pleading with her to pull over. Okay.
Can you imagine the scene in that car?
She's then arrested near the Taco Bell in this little town called Alachua, where officers found a discarded firearm and 2 additional loaded magazines. So she's ready.
She's ready to go.
Depending on the gun, you're talking about 30 plus bullets to shoot 2 people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Seems smart. after she gets read her rights, she said the police already knew what happened because they had reviewed surveillance video. How does she know that already? And she's been charged with first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, and 5 counts of child neglect with great bodily harm. So she's done.
She's
right?
done. Yeah.
Done. And this is Florida, so could end up going the Ted Bundy route. So she has no criminal history, but was convicted of worthless checks in 2004 and assault in 2005. And the bail was set at $2 million. So, I mean,
it's a hell of a story, man.